Yo, I promised y'all another cringe story video, so here it is. If you haven't watched part 1 of this series yet, then don't watch it, it's horrible. When I was a young teen, I was your average little shy and introverted kiddo. The fact that I got teased a lot for my Asian heritage didn't help me there. I got really self-conscious and grew out my bangs to cover half my face. And because of my edgy hair and clothes, I looked like I was about to burn down churches and then pray to Satan before bed. I really got into screamy music too, like, I just had to add that extra edge. If you listen to an old playlist from my iPod, after 5 minutes, it all sounds like one continuous... I had to Google the lyrics to understand them. Anyone else? So, I was this little Asian kid dressed like the lead singer of Rammstein, and by day I would be writing homeworks, getting straight A's, making my Asian mama proud. And in my free time, I was like, Feuer frei! Don't cut yourself on the edge, man, it's dangerous. Danger zone. At the same time, I was your average weep, singing my anime songs with mispronounced Japanese, collecting manga, and dedicating my virginity to my waifu Akiyama Mio. When I discovered Vocaloid in middle school, I fell in love with it. Like, what is this magic? A singing anime robot made through a software that produces its voice? I loved singing Vocaloid songs, there was just one problem. The problem wasn't my mispronounced Japanese per se, but the fact that I can't sing. Like, at all. Still, I decided to sing Word Is Mine at the top of my lungs that very night. Plus, I don't know why, but for the dramatic effect, I sang out of an open window of our living room. Did I mention that I can't sing yet? Cause my mom, who was in a completely different room, dropped everything and came rushing in like,
"What are you doing? Close the windows, stop harassing the neighbors."
Okay, Mom. On the topic of being your average weeb, I, of course, also went to the anime conventions. I would go there with a group, but I'd often branch out and explore stuff on my own, like a lone wolf. Oh. As I'm walking through the crowd, I spotted a friend of mine right there at the Naruto merch booth. Lil ol' me has came up with a great way to greet her, which is to run up from behind and headbutt my friend in the back. There are friends who stab each other in the back. Oh, not me though. I headbutt people in the back. I don't understand this concept of greeting either. So I ran up to said friend and greeted her in my special way. It wasn't a really powerful headbutt, but enough to startle her. After that, I waited for her to turn around with a big, satisfied smile on my face, like, bro, I just pulled the best prank 2K11. As she turned around, she gave me the scariest death glare of my life, like the way my mom looks at me when I bring back anything lesser than an A+, just without the disappointment. We stood like this facing each other until... Oh, she's not my friend, I got the wrong person. So I turned around and ran. In my defense, she looked like she was about to beat the shit out of me. Or maybe that was just her default look, I don't know. Like, instead of resting bitch face, it's a resting beat the shit out of this Asian kid face. A huge thanks to CypherDen for being my mom. A huge thanks to CypherDen for voicing my mom in this video. Y'all know her, probably, but I'ma link her channel anyways. And hey yo, we also reached 1,000 subscribers. I didn't have the time to prepare a sub special, so instead I'm making an art raffle on Twitter and Instagram. Check him out.